Today, we will prepare an aspic meat pie. Hello! Let's start with minced meat. 400 grams must be fried. Using a wooden spatula, knead the minced meat properly. While the meat is cooking, take one medium onion and cut it into small pieces. In order not to cry in the process, you can soak it in cold water first. We send the onion to the minced meat and mix everything evenly. Leave it on the fire for a few more minutes. Let it absorb the meat juice. Next, we need 330 grams of white cabbage. That's about a half a head of cabbage. We cut small pieces with a sharp knife. This should be enough. Next in line is carrots. Grate them on a coarse grater. It only takes one. Be careful not to injure your fingers. Put the carrots and cabbage in a pan. Mix with a wooden spatula to combine the ingredients. They will have to fry for a little bit longer. It looks as bright as spring. Add a teaspoon of salt to give the vegetables juice, ground dark pepper, and half a teaspoon of dried garlic. Again, mix everything together. Leave on the fire for 7 to 10 minutes. Cover with a lid. Let's move to making the dough. 7 tablespoons of flour are sifted through a small sieve. Also, add a teaspoon of baking powder. In this process, we will get rid of lumps and small debris. We break 2 chicken eggs into a bowl with flour. We also add 5 tablespoons of sour cream, a teaspoon of salt and sugar, and a tablespoon of mayonnaise. Mix everything together with a whisk. Do this carefully so as not to leave lumps. We should get a soft liquid dough. Rub the baking dish with butter so that after, the pie is easier to get out. Pour half the dough on the bottom and distribute evenly. Spread the filling. First, be sure to let it cool down to room temperature. Otherwise, the eggs in the dough may curdle. The filling turned out so good. Spoon it over the dough to form an even layer. It's much better this way. Pour the remaining dough on top. It should cover the entire filling. Help yourself with a ladle. It turned out great. We send the cake to the oven preheated at 180 degrees for 35 minutes. The pie is already browned. You can take it out. Let's cut a big piece and see what's inside. Tender dough and lots of filling are just what you need. The pie is prepared simply. Just mix all the ingredients for the dough and pour the filling. But the result, of such simple actions is pleasantly surprising.